Hey everybody, Bob McCarthy here along with my co-partner in crime, the one and only Bill Saunders, and we're here for FanFest 7 2019 in Warwick, Rhode Island. We're having a great convention here today. So many great superstars, from the Full Horsemen to Rhythm and Brews, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Perry Saturn, J.J. Dillon, so much more. Bill, are you excited about today or what?
Oh, I am ecstatic about today. Great day, great wrestlers. It's going to be a great time.
All right, folks, check out right here. Let's check out all the action at FanFest 7. Okay, folks, Bob McCarthy here for FanFest 7 right here, Warwick, Rhode Island, 2019. Great show, as always. I am joined right now a man that we run into at all our events right here, Mr. Can't Go Wrong, Calvin Wong, dressed up totally here today as the Velveteen Dream. What made you do the cosplay here today, Velveteen?
Actually, it was just a last-minute decision. I knew I was going to cosplay. I was just like, yeah, why not? This is my newest one, so let's do the Velveteen Dream today.
I saw the picture of you and the female Tyler Breeze, and I was going to post it on Facebook and say, I don't know what's happening here, but Instagram wouldn't let me save it. I kept trying to, save it to my thing, but I just thought it would have been a great joke. But, I mean, you do fantastic as cosplays all the time. Who is somebody that you're really interested in seeing here today at FanFest?
Well, mostly the Four Horsemen, because I've never met Arn
Woo!
Anderson.
I haven't either. I got my ticket right here.
Same with me.
I'm about to get my Arn Anderson, put up the 4 fingers with Arn, something that I've done with Barry, and now I'll be able to do with Arn, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm also going to see Perry Saturn. A few cancellations that I was going to see, but you know what? It comes with the territory with every con anyway, so like a Hardcore Holly or Zeb Coulter.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm not losing sleep over Hardcore Holly, right?
Yeah, not going to lose sleep over anyone. You know what? It's money back in my pocket.
Exactly.
For the cons, I was saying. Yeah.
All right, man. I hope you have a great time here today, and I want to thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, folks, right here, Calvin Wong, Velveteen, baby. Oh, what do we got here? Look, Dream Over. Oh!
What's happening, wrestling fans? I'm Bill Saunders with Total Access Wrestling, and I got a special guest for us today, Mr. Chad Epic.
That is professional wrestling's last great manager. And we're not on a first-name basis, so it's Mr. Epic. You're standing, remember this, you're standing where I used to stand a few years ago. So put a little respect on my name if you're going to ask me questions.
That is true. My dad said never mess with a man in pink. So, Chad, we know that you're a manager. When did you start out? When did you start out as manager? How long?
This is actually will be my 10th year doing this. Manager, commentating, and of course ring announcing. I do everything that's needed involving a microphone. It's kind of like a moth to a flame. If I see a little red light, I'm there. And the funny thing is your boss, Mr. Damien Darkside, who is a huge supporter of mine, is one of the guys who helped me start out in this business 10 years ago.
Great. Who do you think was your biggest influencer as a manager?
What do you mean, pro, independent, what, just all over?
I mean, yeah, any sort of professional wrestling manager that you sort of looked up to back in the day and you decided that you wanted to?
Well, of course, the typical answer is Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Okay.
No matter what. Actually, if you turn around and look at the other side of the table, Joel Gertner, a man who had no limits, no bounds right there. And of course, I already mentioned his name, Mr. Damien Darkside, who's a huge supporter to help me get into the business. All right. And of course, let's see, you got guys like Joey Styles as commentator. Probably the best commentator, Mr. Jim Ross and Bobby the Brain Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon. Anyone who knew how to use this microphone was an influence and still is.
Excellent. Now tell our fans where they can now see you now and in the future.
Well, for right now, tomorrow night in Pawtucket, that's June 9th, all right, at 225 Condit Street. Look at this right here. It's level 4, the Proving Ground. Our main event is the first ever Proving Ground champion, the Ace Mike Montero versus the Devil's Reject, Brandon Webb. Of course, we have the newly inducted Hall of Fame member, Chris Venom, the Revolution. And he's going to be taking on your chaotic wrestling heavyweight champion, Christian Casanova. Of course, the team that I have to mention, the Middlesex Express, my boys, my team, will also be in action. It's going to be the King's Court, the King Leon the 7th. He's borrowing my Middlesex Express to take on the Dick Busters and so much more tomorrow in Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Great.
Also, everywhere you can catch me at H2O. We can ERA out of Michigan. You have Horror Slam. You have everything this side of the Mississippi. Like I said, if there's a microphone or a camera, you're going to see Mr. Epic there.
My 4th grade teacher always said, middle sex is better than no sex. Mr. Chad Epic, it was great interviewing you.
Well, as I always say, the pleasure has been all yours, and I already forgot your name. So, Total Access Wrestling, you might see me later.